Here are our chapter books, and this set in front of you is one of our most popular series. They are called the Illustrated Stories. So you can just look up Illustrated Stories. There's about 20 of them. We have some that are called Princes and Princesses. This one is a favorite of mine. Those called the Illustrated Stories from the Greek myths. And what I love about it is it's just got a nice little cushy heirloom front to it. And it takes a lot of stories that we've all heard before. We have the wooden horse and Minotaur, more myths and guys to the gods, the Odyssey, different things. But it actually breaks stories down like the wooden horse into chapters. And so these are great for if your child loves to be read to at bedtime. You can just read just a chapter, just enough that you would want to read. And then you have these really cute little bookmark holders so you can actually take your spot and hold it and be ready for the next night. So there are several in the Illustrated Stories group. But going on to chapter books, we start with second grade reading level. The majority of our chapter books are accelerated reader or AR books. And so if your child needs that for school, definitely we have those quizzes and we have those points available to you. They start in second grade with Hey Jack and Billy B. Brown. And so these are, like I said, second grade level. They are 60 words or less a page, 3 or 4 chapters a book. And what's really cute is Billy B and Hey Jack are actually in each other's story. So if you've got a, rough and tough girl that really likes a title from the Hey Jack series, it's okay. Billy B's in there as well. And same as for the boys, if they see something that Billy B is in, they like more. This series is the Billy B. Brown Mystery Series, and they're actually third grade level. So just a little more difficult. But children love them. Even our boys love them because they're obviously mysteries and not too scary. Going into third grade, here is our Jack Russell book. There's about 10 to 15 of them. Cute, funny mysteries. Nothing scary about it. All of them are at the third grade level. Some of the pages will even have a glossary in it. So I love that. Another series in third grade I just don't have a copy handy for is called Pet Vet. So if your children are in third grade and they love animals, we have you set. My next favorite is actually Penny Dreadful. This is not an AR book, but she's just too cute not to share. She reminds me of Ramona and Beezus, and these are actually 3 stories in one book. And if you can just tell by the titles, Penny Dreadful is a complete catastrophe. They're just really cute stories about kind of a goofy, clumsy girl, and just the adventures that she and her friends get into. Really, really cute books. My next few favorites, I can't seem to keep these on the shelves. But this series is called Extreme Adventures. It does have a boy as the main character of each book. But what's great about these, and all of them that I have shown you, they do not have to be read in any certain order. They are in a series, but they're not sequential. This one's an AR book, 4th to 5th grade reading level. Every single chapter is going to leave you on a cliffhanger. And so if you've got that adventure child, these are not too scary. They are fabulous. So just look up Extreme Adventures. This series has only been around for a year, but it is so popular right now. It is EJ12. If your child loves Casey Undercover on the Disney Channel, they will absolutely love this. It is Emma Jacks in her normal day life, but sometimes she gets called out on her secret missions while she's at school and has to sneak out, and she becomes EJ12. And she's fighting her arch nemesis, Agent Shadow. And whatever she's fighting in her secret agent life, it actually helps her out with some obstacles that she might be facing in her real life. These are 5th grade AR books, so your little girls will absolutely love these. Really fun books. There's about 8 in the series so far. Now this is not an AR book, but I love this book. I remember growing up with Choose Your Own Adventure. This is more of a girly spin, and it's called Choose Your Own Ever After. So what they do is as your child is reading through the book, every now and then at the end of a chapter, it is going to give them a choice that they have to make. And so depending on the choices that they make, their story or their ever after will always end differently. So what I love about this is they could probably read this book 4 to 5 different times and have a different ending every single time. These are probably 5th to 6th grade, 7th grade reading level, not an AR book. And just to forewarn you, most of them do have to do a little bit with about boys and crushes, but not too much. These are 2 new series that have come out just here in July. And I have not had a chance to read either one with my 4-year-old. But I would say even as adults, these are great for us to read. And so we have The Four-Fingered Man. This is part of the Gateway series. There's, I believe, 4 in this series already, and there's 2 in this one. I think the other one is called The Clockwork Sparrow. So if you're in the mysteries or anything, just look up under probably school levels or age levels, and you should be able to find these chapter books there.